Hello, parents. My name is Mr. Duran. I'm the parent coordinator for MS390. The following was a town hall meeting that we had for our neighborhood on May 13th, 2026. Enjoy the meeting and let me know if you have any questions by sending me an email or a text. Thank you very much.
um, crystal meth and items like that, items you see here, and it poses a major issue because they don't separate these things. These things are kept together, and we don't know what they're mixing with the cannabis. A lot of times, um, we see different like roach sprays and bug sprays and different things that they're spraying on the product. We have intel now that they've now figured out how to spray the cannabis with fentanyl. So it's a major safety and health risk for not only us but the entire community. And because they're packaging and attracting the youth, it's a huge concern for the youth of our community. These are some more items that we've seized from locations. Again, they're using the colorful packaging, the cartoon characters. A lot of this product is chocolate, so they're advertising as if it's candy. But these are actually mushroom products. This is psilocybin mushroom. If you see all the way on the left-hand side, that's the vegetative form of the mushroom. But on the right-hand side, you would never know that there's the psychedelic mushrooms in there. Um, a lot of the packaging is mislabeled. It's misleading because they don't explicitly say what's in the package, but they use different language that is very alarming and alerts us to what is in the packaging. Concealed compartments. This is just a little insight of what we look for or what we see when we go into these locations. Concealed compartments are commonly used as practices to conceal contraband. So here, this is the floorboard, and it looks like nothing's there, but actually, when you use a magnet, it opens to a staircase that goes downstairs where a lot of the product is concealed. Again, this is the sideboarding on a wall, and it's imperfect to begin with, but it doesn't look like anything until again the magnet is opened and illegal contraband is inside. Some things we look for when trying to find these concealed compartments: mismatched finishes, odd seams, pinholes that don't belong, screwdrivers, large heavy weights, like this one on the left hand side in the picture you can see. We do have a video. The quality is not the best, but you can see some of the interesting concealed compartments that we found.
down on the floor too. This is where the marijuana was at. You can see that there's the glass shells. Officer's gonna push it in. You can see that now the shelf looks like it's in the wall. And you can see that there's another part of the wall. It looks like it's the sidings for the wall.
Wow,
And
that's
we'll work this out with this lever right here. And it goes into the wall.
That's still one of my favorite ones. Again, that entire wall came out of the other wall, right? And then when you push it in, you can't even tell that that entire compartment was inside the wall. But they definitely go to great lengths to conceal these products. And if there's ever intel that you want to share with our office, those are some details that would be very helpful in us making sure that during our inspection, we find the illegal contraband. So many times our inspections lead to criminal investigations. It's because of the work that we've done in partnership with the community that we've been able to take down some of the bigger cannabis distributors throughout the city. We'll continue to expand our partnerships with state and federal agencies to root out these illegal cannabis products from our communities. And of course, we are grateful for the relationship with the Department of Education because we know that these products are obviously getting to our youth, and the more information we have about these locations, the better we can inspect the locations close to schools and the ones attracting the youth. But just to close, if you know any locations in your immediate area by your schools or where you know some of your students frequent, you can obviously call 311, but we have a direct complaint email. It's smokeshopcomplaints@sheriff.nyc.gov, and it's right here on the screen, so you can copy it down. The community plays a very crucial part in our enforcement. You're obviously our eyes and ears in the neighborhoods and around the schools. So if you see a smoke shop that is not licensed or you're unaware that if it's licensed or not, you can always send that to us and we can look into it for you.
Thank you. So you have provided so much information in this time frame that I'm still trying to capture all the kid-friendly images that just awakens the awareness, So I hope that parents are able to make a connection as well. The lengths of concealing was amazing.
Yeah.
And it's going to probably impact how we go into stores, just almost regular stores now, just to see if we see some of those familiar signs. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, I want to share with you one topic, and please translate this, and I'll say it with some ease. When we get these complaints, especially from parents and teachers, our goal is not to be investigating the children that are involved. Our goal is to identify where the product is being sold from and to be able to move these dangerous products from the street. So feel comfortable in that confidentiality that we're not going to be sharing how we got that information. However, it is extremely important because Community residents, teachers, and parents are generally the first ones to be able to identify these locations even before they become fully operational. So sharing that information is extremely important.
Thank you for that. We will definitely pass that on and keep that in mind. No questions? Not yet?
You will also see this
Okay.
happening in schools. The dangers of what we talked about and what was presented to you is that sometimes there are kids in school who are on different types of medication, they have different
Yep.
physical conditions going on. And these gummies and the things that they're selling, you cannot tell the difference between regular candies and the cannabis candies. And that's what makes the job very challenging and that's how easy it's being brought into the schools. So even when you're talking to your children, it says they shouldn't be taking candies from other kids. I hate to say it that way, but you can't exchange things so randomly because you never know. What we did have in other districts was the exchange of candies that were infused with the THC, and it had an adverse impact on some of the kids because they didn't realize that the other kids were on some other kind of medication. So these are extremely dangerous. This is still a very sensitive topic. It began, the enforcement began a few years ago, but the growth of the illegal industry and the advancement of the new products that are hitting the market every day are something that we have to seriously be concerned about and pay attention to. You can almost go online and see that they've made the cannabis products or THC products shaped like pens, shaped like sharpeners. They look like regular equipment that normally a child would bring to school, and they are actually cannabis THC infused products. So again, just a general awareness, a greater awareness. And if a parent should have any questions about something they found, they can feel free to call the sheriff's office to get more information, or they can even call the precinct and just say, I found some product and I'm trying to either share it with them or get some information from them. They will also facilitate taking the product and taking it off the street and then telling the parent exactly what it was that they found. So we have to be very alert as parents to make sure what's being shared with our children. And again, for the adult population that wants to indulge in this particular industry, the illegal market is extremely dangerous for them also because they're mixing with the type of chemicals that would impact not just the youth, but will impact the common everyday user as well. Especially with the what do you call what's the product that's the overdosing? With the fentanyl and with the chemicals that they're spraying. So when you see kids having an adverse effect, it's because they think they're smoking a cannabis, and what they're actually smoking are the chemicals that were put onto the cannabis and not the cannabis themselves. You also have a tremendous growth right now of the vape pen industry. So now they've introduced fentanyl vapes, and they introduced THC vapes as well. And so again, that's why you really have to be aware of what's going on and what's being introduced. And New York City is the focal point where the product comes in. It's kind of developed outside of New York, and a lot of new product is coming in. So we have to be constantly evaluating what the efforts are being done. And please share again with your communities, with your other parents, with your elected officials, how important this is, and how much concern you have over the ensuring that it's addressed properly.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you. For those of you that are listening, as questions come, we're giving you your flowers now. Applause are going up, emojis are going up. Your questions, please write them down so that you can ask them at a later time. That's fine. I hope that you have found the time and the sharing from Sheriff Miranda's office, from Miss Rosa, and the sheriff himself. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name. To be very helpful. My mind is blown over here. It's so much information. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, and thank you to all of you, but thank you for the invitation. It's extremely important. Gracias a todo el mundo que está en la llamada. Es importante para todos los padres. It's important for all of our families to be informed and to be, when we're informed, we're able to do something about it. So thank you for the opportunity to be able to share the information.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power. Thank you. Okay, we're going to continue with our time frame today. I know it's like 6:17, but we have our librarian representatives on.
So yes, we can quickly introduce ourselves. So my name is Lila Queteris, also known as Miss K with the kids. I am the children's librarian at the Francis Martin Library. Christina, let's see, where is she?
Hi,
We see her up top. There you go.
I
Okay.
am the young adult librarian at Francis Martin.
So
Thank
we
you.
were the two that will be working with your age group the most at the Francis Martin Library. So we represent one of the 94 locations of the New York Public Library that offer free services and free events for all ages. It is always fantastic to have everyone in. Let me see if I'm able to share.
Yeah.
Like I said, myself and Miss Christina are from the Francis Martin Library. We are located, oopsie, there we go, on 2150 University Avenue, right across from the Bronx Community College. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Fridays from 10 to 6, and Saturdays from 10 to 5. So you guys can always find us, again, on University Avenue, but there's plenty of other locations as well that you can find on nypl.org. Let me slow down just a little bit because I forgot about our translations. So let me click along. We also have multiple other libraries in the area. We have the Jerome Park Library, which is right down the road, the Bronx Library Center over on Kingsbridge Road, and the Sedgwick Library, again, very close by. You can stop by any of the 94 locations for our free services. So I'm going to pass it on to Miss Christina for our library cards.
And before you go to library cards, I'm gonna make one request to slow down just a little bit. I know, but thank you.
Okay, now there are so many things that you can do with your library card. You can check out books, DVDs, magazines. We also have STEAM kits, which are really cool kits that you can put together. They have marble runs, all sorts of things you can do. Also, you can use the computers every day, once a day for 45 minutes. And kids and teens under the age of 18 get $2 worth of prints every day. That is 10 pages worth of prints for free. We also have something really cool that's called the Culture Pass, where you can visit local museums absolutely for free with your library card. All you gotta do is go on the Culture Pass website, enter in your library card information, and you can basically, the world is your oyster when going to those museums. We also have online resources. We've got Libby. You can check out the New York Times and Brainfuse, so much more. The library opens up such a great world for our kids and ourselves. It's awesome. Love it here.
Wonderful. So like Miss Christina said, we have a lot of great free offerings for the kids, all of our online resources with our library card. You also don't need a library card to come into the library. It is a free and open space for everyone. We have fun free events for all ages. So these are some of our upcoming teen events. So that's ages 13 to 18 that Miss Christina will be running. Miss Christina, would you like to give a quick explanation of these?
Yeah, sure. So Teen Lounge we have every Thursday. That's from 3:30 to 5. And any of the teens can come in. They don't need a library card. They can come in, play games, play chess, art. It's whatever they want to do. They just hang out. It's a safe space for them to spend time with their friends or themselves. They can do homework. It's really just kind of whatever they want to do. And then also to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, we will be doing Hamilton karaoke on July 1st. And yeah, I felt like that was a great way to celebrate, the America's birthday. So yeah.
And for our younger crew as well, so that would be my department, ages 0 to 12. We have events almost every day for the kids. We have story time, we have craft corner, little loopers. For the summertime, we are going to be having our summer kickoff with a little pizza party on June 18th. We'll also be including an improv group that will be teaching the kids how to be on stage and how to best perform informed. We also have our summer reading challenge coming up. So for every book the kids read over the summer and log at the library, they'll be able to win a little prize. They can also join us and log those during any of our programs. So we hope to see you at the library very soon. And if you have any questions, again, my name is Miss K, Lila Quateris. You can find me at the Francis Martin Library, or you can find Miss Christina Maddox, our new YA librarian at the library as well.
Thank you, ladies. Okay, we're gonna move through. We've heard on this, I just want to tell everyone that we have a partnership with the 46th Precinct, and the two gentlemen that are featured in this particular slide have been particularly helpful and responsive to us. They've come and they've spoken to our kids, and immediately when we call for a preventive purpose and they arrive, the welcome and the handshakes and the smiles that we get from the kids, because we've been recipients of them coming and speaking with them, has been very beneficial. So I wanted to, they weren't able to attend today, but I wanted to give a shout out and just let everyone know that we are in partnership with the 46th Precinct, and they have youth council programs and explorer programs, and we're going to invite them back to talk to our kids before the school year is out. Thank you. So when you see them, don't run. Encourage your kids to just embrace law enforcement. Hopefully they have had positive interactions. Continue. Just wanted to share that as a school community, we take safety precautions very seriously. Every year, we do several drills, whether they are a hold, with what is called a fire drill evacuation, lockdown, soft lockdowns, and we are in compliance because we have to do it, but we also talk to the kids from a standpoint of knowing what to do and keeping calm. So the safety training that they're getting in school is very important to us, and we do it annually. Okay. And the cell phone policy has been very helpful because we don't have those distractions throughout the day. Okay. On this, I felt it necessary. We talked about NYPD. We've had the sheriff's office here. I also wanted to just alert you to some of the fire and life safety opportunities that are available to you. They have videos on all of these different scenarios, whether it's the fire extinguisher, closing the door if there is a fire in the house, like containing it. That's the importance of having an escape plan, knowing what to do, the hoverboards that some of the kids are riding, and these e-bikes that are then housed inside the apartments and plugged in, the dangers of some of that. So just know that there are actual videos that are available to you that are less than a minute or a minute long at fdnysmart.org. That can be life-saving and life-changing. And I had planned to click and show a few, but I'm going to respect time. It's 6:28. Fires are very traumatic, and it usually has a lasting impact on students. So when we are here in this building and we are doing our evacuation drills, we are very tight about safety, silence, and speed, and knowing what patterns to get out of the building safely. And I am proud to say that all year we have been able to evacuate this entire campus in under 5 minutes. And that's our school and the elementary school that is connected. So it's just really important that kids have the right attitude with it, and all of the different scenarios that we're trying to educate them on. Vision Zero is a program that is offered by the Department of Transportation, and they were invited but unable to attend tonight. You may hear about Vision Zero or the traffic safety program in the very near future. We are calendaring them for parents, but they will be in our school on Friday, actually presenting to the students. Traffic safety is critical. We are heartbroken when we begin to see students very carelessly crossing streets without looking both ways. Just the distractor, maybe it's the phone, maybe it's just they didn't pay attention, and we have between the bikes and the scooters and just cars and buses, there's so much going on. So the plan is to educate them, and in that same token, invite the representatives in so that they can also educate the parents on not only the data, but just the value and the criticality of kids being safe. Summer's coming, and between the hydrants open and them just finding ways to have fun right in the neighborhood, they still have to know how to be safe. Okay. Thanks. I want to take these last couple of seconds also to announce that Middle School 390 has a community event coming up in June, on June 12th, right here on Burnside, on this street. We're going to have a community resource fair, so please come out. This is our 3rd annual fair. We have lots of organizations that will be represented. Kids will be performing. We're going to block off the street. It's a great way to meet and greet neighbors that you haven't met and also get some more information that will help you know your community better. And next. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Harris, for putting this town hall together. Thank you, Duran and Mr. Ortiz, for your support. Thank you, thank you. And of course, thank you to our parents, as always, for, joining us tonight, setting aside time, on their busy schedule to join us, right? Thank you to our partners. We appreciate your service and all the things that you do for our local community. We will not be able to do the work without your support. Thank you for, your very informative presentations tonight. I always say that change starts with awareness, right? We cannot change what we don't know. Thank you so much. The information that you provided to us tonight, it was, eye-opening. Thank you, thank you. I know Ms. Harris mentioned that on June 12th, we are going to have a community/literacy fair. But before that, I would like to remind you of our dinner with the principal that is going to take place next Thursday on May 21st. We also have a very good, it's a great opportunity. We have a partnership with Lehman College, and they have a program. The name of the program is Gear Up Inspires, and they are hosting a summer program. It's going to take place at Lehman College. And this summer program is targeting our 6th and 7th graders. We would like, if you are going to be around in the summer, you're not going away on vacation, we would like all our 6th and 7th grade teachers to sign up for this program. We will continue sharing the information with you. We have a flyer here. We already sent it out to our 6th and 7th grade families. But if you did not sign up, please let us know if you're interested. We are looking forward to, registering as many 6th and 7th graders as possible. Thank you again for your time. We will see you soon, and we hope that you have a restful night.